Hi there, and thanks for joining me again to Internet Marketer's Paradise. Today we're going to talk about what a list is, and also I've got some marketing terms I want to go over with you because, again, I'm assuming that you're brand new in this and you don't really know all the the beginner basic stuff, so I want to get you up to speed as quick as possible. What is a list? A list is a group of email addresses of people that want to hear from you. The reason that I'm describing it like that is because the kind of list that we are accumulating is not a spam list. It is a list of people that actually they have decided that they would like to hear some, get information from you one way or the other, maybe through emails or through videos or whatever. So it is a database of names and email addresses of individuals that want you to send them stuff. These individuals are also interested in a specific niche. You should have a list for every single niche that you're in. And what I love about affiliate marketing is that you can get involved in anything at all. If I was to guess right now, I probably have 24 different lists in multiple different niches. And each one of those has subscribers that are interested in that particular niche. So when I market to them, I am marketing, to individuals who are into recording their own music. I'm marketing to individuals that want to learn how to make money online. I'm marketing to individuals that are interested in Microsoft Excel, things like that. So what you get with this targeted list of individuals is that if there is something that is in that niche, the reason that building a list is so important is because you might be marketing one product and you're building your list during that time, but those people may or may not buy from you that particular time. However, with a list, you can market to them again. Next month you can send them another email, maybe to remind them where you've got another product that they might be interested in. And lo and behold, what happens is that even though everybody doesn't buy from you all the time, if it was a perfect world, that's the way it would work. But over the long haul, individuals do end up purchasing. And what you get is that you have like an average that you can calculate. And typically, every individual on your list is worth $1 to $3 on average. What that means is that if I have a list of 500 people, every month I can make $500 from that list of 500 people. If I have a list of 1,000 people, every month I could make $1,000 to $3,000 every single month, depending on what the product is, what the niche is, a lot of different factors depending on how you relate to your list. A lot of people make the mistake of just getting somebody on their list, never giving them any information, never helping them out with anything, and then just hammering them with an offer. That typically does not work out very well. If you cultivate your list, though, then you can get a lot more out of them because they trust you more, they look up to you as really an industry expert. And again, I love affiliate marketing because you can get into so many different things. Anything that you would enjoy doing, you can be involved in it. And it's not like, if I was to say I wanted to get involved in the Forex niche, trading currencies, for example, or I wanted to get involved in hunting or something, it could be something that I'm not an expert at. I just would be interested in it. And that's what I love about affiliate marketing, is that I get to work with things that I like. It's not like I'm strapped down to a job that I don't really enjoy, doing a task that I don't enjoy, making just enough money to pay the bills. That's not the way it is. I pick the things that I like doing and like working with, and I make good money doing it. Building your list should be your main focus. Yes, we want to make sales, and we will make sales while we're building the list. But getting people on that list is the most important because, like I said, if you have a list of 10,000 people, easily you can make $10,000 a month, and that's just sending out one email. And that's, where else can you do that? Basically, whenever you want to make money, you write your own check. Okay, whenever you want to make money, you send out an email, and you're going to make some commission off of it. Let's take a look at some of the marketing terms that are basic to list building. Squeeze page, also known as a capture page or an opt-in page. This is simply a web page that has an offer on it for somebody to opt into your list. So it has a form there where they can enter their name and email address, maybe just the email address, sometimes even name, phone number, and email address. And there's a button that they can click and submit that. So they come to that page, they see something. Usually, if you want to do really well with your squeeze page, you offer to give them something for free, like a free report, or like the video series that you're watching right now. This is exactly what I did in getting you to come here and watch this video series, is I offered the series to you for free in exchange for your name and email address. That's what a squeeze page does. Now, when somebody comes to the squeeze page, they're going to make a determination whether or not they're going to opt in or not. And the amount of people that do that compared to the people that don't is known as your conversion rate. And conversion rate is used in a lot of marketing. Okay, so not just a squeeze page, but when we refer to a squeeze page, what we're talking about is if 100 people come to my squeeze page and 40 of them opt in, they put their name and email address there, then that squeeze page has a 40% conversion rate. In other words, 40% of the people that come to my squeeze page are going to do the desired action, which is to opt in. An autoresponder is something that automates the whole process for you and allows you to have your marketing basically be done on autopilot. Imagine, if you will, that back in the old days, before they had autoresponders, you had to, you would send some traffic, and let's say you spent a lot of money and got a ton of traffic. Okay, back in the, the early, late 90s, I should say, Google pay-per-click was very, very lucrative. You could spend a very little amount of money and get a whole lot of traffic, and it would convert really well. Let's say you're sitting there at your computer and you're going to promote an offer, and all of a sudden you get, 5,000 people come to your site and opt in. All of a sudden, what would you do with all of those emails, people saying they wanted information? Companies used to literally have to follow up manually with all of that, and it would be quite an ordeal, not to mention the time that it took to do it. You would respond often far too late. Well, an autoresponder takes care of that for us because it handles everything automatically. With an autoresponder, you create a list, and that list is what the email addresses are going to be added to, but it's more than just the list. It is also a collection of email messages that are going to be sent out. So you might create message number 1, and as soon as they opt in, they will receive that message right away. But you can also create message number 2 and set it to automatically send out 1 day after message number 1. You can create message number 3, 4, 5, 6, and set it to go out however many days you want after the last one. So what happens is Johnny comes to your squeeze page, and he decides to opt in. He gets message number 1. The next day, Sally comes to your squeeze page. She decides to opt in. She gets message number 1. Johnny gets message number 2. And then the next day, Johnny gets message number 3. Sally gets message number 2. And Mike comes in and he gets message number 1. So you see how that works? And it's all automatic. You don't have to deal with it. All you do is sit back and watch your list grow, literally. In every one of those messages that goes out, you could have some, it's a pre-typed email. So it can have links to videos that you want them to watch. It could have links to download a PDF that you made, or just a message in and of itself, all handled automatically. So at this point, here's what we know about internet marketing. You can pick a product that you want to promote, something that you're interested in, something that you feel it's going to make you good money. You set up an autoresponder and a squeeze page to start building your list. And then once that's in place, seriously, at that point, you have a business. Because now all you have to do is send traffic to that squeeze page. The autoresponder is going to do the marketing for you. and you're just going to sit back and collect the checks, right? So how do we send the traffic to the squeeze page? That's going to be the topic of tomorrow's video.